this video, we're gonna go through the quarterfinals of the $25,000 professional tennis tournament that I played in Sheffield, UK. Unfortunately, I'm already out of singles. If you haven't checked out that video that I made about that one, make sure to check out the link in the description. But yeah, we're into the quarterfinals of doubles. We got here by winning the first round of doubles against a really tough pair. It was a tricky master, but I feel like we did a very good job of getting through that one. If you haven't checked that out, I'll leave a link for that one in the description as well. But yeah, that brings us here to the quarterfinals. Our opponents today is Tom Hans and George Houghton. Tom really has some great hands around the net. They actually ended up winning the doubles tournament last week, and I think the whole team, like, they're very doubles oriented, double specialized, so they play very well together, and yeah, winning last week, they're probably full of confidence. So we have a very tough match here in front of us, but we're gonna try to figure something out. If you did check out the last video, it's gonna be a very different match compared to that one. We played against two guys in the previous round that was more like singles oriented, like kind of big hitter, pretty comfortable from the baseline, but this one is almost the complete opposite. These are guys that are very comfortable at the net, always looking to come forward and put pressure on us, so let's see how we figure that one out. So to kick off this match, I mean, we know that they're double specialists, like they play a lot of I formation, cover up the angles very well, and move around at the net very comfortably, so we just kind of knew that trying to make a lot of returns in the court was a plan, and we kind of thought about as well, like when to do the I formations, you chip lobs a lot of times, and yeah, just try to get him in play as much as possible. You know, try to put pressure on them. So actually start off this first game pretty good way. We have a break chance here at deuce already, but yeah, he hits a good overhead here. I feel like I actually could have made that one back, but unfortunately I missed that one. But good start to the match though. And then a pretty solid service game here by my doubles partner. We're just trying to be aggressive, trying to cover up the court, and did a good job in this one. Kind of saw them moving forward there, so I pushed it deep and then figured it out with a nice little dropper there to get the game to 1-all. And then here to kick off the third game, we actually do a very good job of making a lot of returns this game, putting a lot of pressure on them. Good smash there, but still a good point for us, you know, like getting into the rally. Just getting into, like, surviving past the first two shots is just key in doubles. And then just a huge shot there by my partner to get it to 15-all. And we win the next point, and then I clock a return there to 15-40. So here we actually have 3 break points in a row. But the guy just comes up with a huge first serve there to save the first one and the second one. So back to deuce here, and another opportunity, or last opportunity to break. And I just managed to get down that return a little nasty to them, and we managed to break them. As I always say, there's not a break unless you hold. So we get into this next game, and we actually start off pretty well. My partner puts away this volley, and we're up 40-15 in my serve. Then Houghton kind of clocks it back in return there, perfect to my feet, to 40-30. And then just a tough point there that we lost, and all of a sudden it's back to deuce here. And I end up missing that volley. It was a little weird one. My partner was kind of like in front of me, and then I just kind of lost track of the ball and messed up my split step a little bit, and ended up just awkward volley there and missed it. And all of a sudden it's back to 2-all again. So after they break back, nothing crazy really happens. They just serve well, make a lot of good serves, and cover it up and hold pretty solidly to 3-2. Then my doubles partner serve out well. We do a good job here, you know, coming forward, covering up the angles well, and finishing it off with just finding some ways to finish it off. Here I get a little awkward ball, but I see them moving forward, so I just managed to push it down deep behind them, and my partner is there to finish it off. So here at 3-all, both me and my partner kind of just really committed to these chip returns, and luckily for us, Houghton got a little, maybe just tried to overdo it a little bit with these shots when both were back, and ended up giving us a good head start there to 30 love, or love 30. But then he comes up with some clutch serves here to get it back to 30-all. Props to him, you know, really stepping these serves up when it needs to. But then a great return by my partner kind of gets us into this ball, get into a little rally here. And once again, it seems like he maybe just overhit that one a little bit, just rushed him, and keep going with these chip returns, and just really just trying to scrape in these rallies. I kind of do a little kamikaze coming forward here, trying to put some pressure on them, and yeah, he maybe just gets a little rushed there, and I feel like we did a very good job there, you know, putting a lot of balls in play, and just kept on putting pressure and got the break there again. So after that break, nothing really crazy here. We both just serve well, come forward, and kind of do the job. Here I'm just kind of fencing off these balls. Finally get this one, but yeah, quick hold there for us to 5-3. And I clocked that return. Really, I was starting to feel it on the return side, but they just served pretty solid, and yeah, got a quick little hold there to 4-5. Yeah, no biggie there. We're still up 5-4 serving, so now we just gotta serve it to get the first set. And yeah, really easier said than done. Houghton really come up with some huge returns there, and with a little help from yours truly, all of a sudden we find ourselves down 15-40, facing 3 break points to take it back to 5-all. So great serve there by my opponent to get it back to deuce. He ends up missing that serve just wide. I show him he's going to serve body, and then I'm going to pinch. I pretty much take the middle and leave the line, and it comes a little awkward to that backhand, and we just managed to seal the first set there, 6-4. Hey guys, sorry to stop you there, but do you want to maybe take your tennis to the next level? I'm proud to announce that I can now offer you online video coaching. If that's of interest to you, you simply go to this link down below, or I'll make sure to post it in the description as well. The way it works is very simple. You'll record yourself playing a bit of tennis, and then you send that to me. I'll review and go over it together with you, and then I'll make sure to come back to you with some very valuable feedback, some tips and tricks that can really help take your tennis to the next level. This is a real win-win project, as by purchasing this service, you directly support my tennis journey, and I'll make sure to support yours back. Thank you, and let's get back to the video. So after sneaking out the first set, the second set kind of starts off pretty solid from both sides. Like, good service game by them to hold, solid service game by us, and to get it back to 1-all. And then another solid service game by them, but this one here, it's a little funny point, I just kind of scraped it back, but for this point here, some crazy stuff ends up happening. So they kind of come forward here and hit a little dropper, and everything just became really weird. Like, everybody stopped, and I wasn't sure what happened, if he got it or not, and nobody called anything, so I just kept on playing. And you know, with referees, you don't know, you're not sure about calls sometimes, and you just have to kind of play everything. But it was just so strange when everybody kind of stopped. And well, looking back at the footage, it kind of looks like it bounced right before, and I guess that's why they stopped. And I don't really know what I should have done here. Maybe I should have just taken the ball down. I don't know. Comment below what you guys think we should have done there. It was just weird. Everything was just kind of strange with this whole point. They ended up holding serve there to 2-1, and then just a solid service game from us again, finishing with a little pancake there to get it back to 2-all. In this game, we kind of went back to the good old chip lob. Started putting the pressure on them, just making more balls on the court, and just trying to stay in. And then we actually ended up getting a couple break points here at 30-40, and then one more here at deuce. Pretty decent chip lob, but just didn't manage to get away from their overheads, and they managed to hold that one to 3-2. So here 4:30, I hit him with a pancake server that just clocks the return and gets it to deuce. So facing a break point here, and just make that serve. It was a very close call, actually. I'm not sure how what you guys think about it. Like, for me, looking at this, it just kind of looked like it just catches, but it's not much. It's very hard to say. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Serving here now at 5-6, just trying to push this one into a tiebreaker. A little questionable call there. I felt like that serve was probably a little bit out, but he still ended up winning the point, get it to 30-all. A little unlucky in a court there, kind of get past us, and now facing 2 set points here for the second set. Pretty good serve there to get the deuce, and kind of looking at this in hindsight, I really feel like we should have gone for his forehand. I feel like he was returning that back return really well, so always easy to be after, smart, but yeah, just gotta reload and get ready for a 10-point match tiebreak here. And boom, we get the win there in a 10-point match tiebreak, and we just got off to a great start there. And I think maybe they tried to stress a little bit getting back into it, and maybe overdid it sometimes, or maybe got a little too cautious. And it's really tricky if you start off on the wrong foot. You don't have time to get back to it. So in a way, we can kind of compare this match tiebreak to a team match, and the whole team match kind of came down to a match tiebreaker. And in a similar way, we started off the match tiebreak really bad, like went down 1-5 before we knew it, but we just kind of stayed composed with it and just kept on doing our thing, and it goes so quick back and forth, and we really gave ourselves a good opportunity to take that one home. So it's always tricky, these things, and you just have to trust and stay with your kind of game plan and see what happens. But yeah, with that win, we're through to the semifinals, and then we're actually through to the finals. Unfortunately, our opponents for that match had some issues, so they had to withdraw. But yeah, that brings us to the final straight away. I'm gonna post that final as soon as possible, but to get you guys a little excited about the final, one of our opponents in the final is actually a Wimbledon legend. I would even go as far to compare with the likes of, you know, Roger Federer. Obviously, Wimbledon is like his backyard, but then when you have like Wimbledon fairy tales, probably at the peak of the Wimbledon fairy tales, you have to put Goran Ivanisevic. If you haven't checked out his kind of journey, here's a great video about that one. It's a really cool journey how he, just a Wimbledon fairy tale, that one. But I would go as far as put this person that we're gonna play against in the final just below Goran Ivanisevic as kind of Wimbledon fairy tale. And yeah, to get you excited about that one, I want to see your comments below if you can maybe figure out who it is, or your thoughts, who could be. There is a great documentary about it. I'll put a link to that one to get you a little hyped up. And yeah, it's just an amazing story, and he's a really cool guy as well. I played against him before, so. But yeah, really pumped. We're into the finals of doubles here. Make sure to subscribe and those things, and I'll see you guys there. So all the best and take care.